Ahoy mates, welcome to Legend Industries. This is Ruroux, and today we're back with Hogwarts Legacy. So before we go try to learn
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're
Avada
stuck with a
Kedavra.
or feather, it doesn't half hurt.
I wanted to drop off some
Hello.
animals.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck, and before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Sounds frustrating.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
I'm looking to sell bees, actually.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
I'm gonna keep the green bird, though. And probably the Niffler. Okay, so if I need any of these guys, I could just buy them.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Can I actually interact with them? No?
Revelio.
Bird and Peck. I didn't know you can catch a toad. Oh, I can go through the back. What's the point of fishing if you just catch them with your wand?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Off on another adventure,
I didn't realize they put up pumpkins. That's cool. Can we keep it like this the entire time?
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Compare. Hold
I
on.
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Let me make sure my gear's up to par. So I don't even need to buy that scarf.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I could buy this hat.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Because I'm very close to leveling up. Now let me go to one more spot before we leave.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Okay, so I need certain things. I know I need this thing.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
I don't think I need anything else.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Alright, let's go to Hogwarts.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I'm curious about the dark arts.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
You don't have to tell me.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Well, I'm a bit curious.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I am.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Best don't get to learn. I want to learn curse. Quests. Let's go to astronomy.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Let's make sure we got everything. Oh, I didn't get this thing. Hogwarts crest. That is a big crest. I also got to keep an eye out for demiguys.
On a slide! You must try it! Whee!
Freaking Beefus. Oh, there's a side quest right here.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She sounds fascinating.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learnt that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
What did Herodiana Byrne do?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graffhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What happened to Herodiana Byrne?
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
I'll see what I can do.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
Yeah, we'll
I can't
do that
wait to
on the
see
way, I
Herodiana's
guess.
famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Well, I don't want this activated, though.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It
Yeah, I'll
does
find
sound
it later.
interesting.
Right now, we need to get further in because I want to learn. I want to learn some curses.
Why do we have to take astronomy? It's not even magic.
Kinda is.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
I don't want you to break it.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you. How kind.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh? Are these stars aligned differently?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
You'd like help finding it?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
I suppose I could join you.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Lumos.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am.
Cowards.
Charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
I thought you were charging ahead.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Revelio.
It's just not as tidy as I expected.
You need me to move it?
Leviosa. Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about? Look,
Oh no.
there's a table.
Not this close to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Okay.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Oh, I have to zoom?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I'll look forward to that.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's.
Okay.
Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Okay, so now I got another collection or challenges. Oh, okay, to get a scarf. Of course, there's still 3 more to unlock. Say where to go next.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view. What an excellent broom.
Who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Okay.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Wait, where do I need to go first? First? Okay, so map chamber, and then Natty wants me to meet her at Hogsfield, so let's do this one first.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be. There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Difficult to say.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
But you didn't see anything?
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
Well, I have some bad news.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay. Where's that? Or I have to wait until it activates. Or not. Is it not going to appear? I guess we'll go do the... Guess we'll go do this one. Oh, we can learn Flipendo. Do that one real quick.
What are you up to now?
What do you mean I'm not tracking anything?
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Wait. How do I learn again?
Flipendo! Look at that! You're a natural.
Oh, so it just flips you. The knockback jinx, like SEO, is a force spell. By flipping targets, okay. Well, now that the main quest is finally active.
I wonder who lives here.
I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why more don't.
Over here! Pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Wait, now you want to talk? Oh, now I get to learn Crucio. No, we're gonna go learn Crucio first. Now, where does he want me to go? Right here? I don't think I have it active. Now it's telling me to meet him here. Well, stop moving, Sebastian.
You're here. Brilliant.
Still the best.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
I didn't see this one.
There he is. Good luck.
All right. Let me work my charm.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Aren't you curious about what's inside?
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
See, that's 4.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What do we do, though? Open Slytherin's door.
Confringo.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
I hope so too.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts. My family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together.
The journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous, your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Reparo. There may be something to this pile of rubble. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The
But you hear
voice
voice?
is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
None at all.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Yeah, you almost slipped there, Sebastian.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Lumos.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio.
Holy cow.
Lumos.
I'm worried about going through this one.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridors helping. Shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
There's bound to be a match to the symbol.
Okay, so if you don't solve it in time, you get attacked.
Lumos.
Which way's which, though? This one says a pig. And a snake-ish? It's a snake.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice
Right.
one.
Lumos.
Extraordinary. This journey is painful, but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium, discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
All I heard was rewards. This might be the way.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Yeah, like this one might lead to a dead end. Okay, so we need a triangle and a duck.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Does it not work?
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised.
So this one only
We're
opens
in a
this door.
maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Okay, so an 8 and the moon.
That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I felt the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. The scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Okay, so this one was the duck, and
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far.
meant
Don't
the
give up.
wrong way. There we go.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. Lumos.
Just in case.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Confringo! The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Lumos.
Maybe there's more to what we're seeing. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. Her skeleton.
Says
and Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You have to do Crucio.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Sure, I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but you must cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you alright?
I think I'm fine.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Slytherin.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio.
Here we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to the reason. I dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the calibre of student needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts of the matter, thoughts we had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord, and can no longer bear witness to the corridors of full, inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Oh, we can leave that? Okay. Why would I drink something that was sitting there for probably ages?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Revelio.
Guess there's nothing else.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Still got 2 more. Well, at least I learned 1 curse. Okay, let's put the, whoops. Let's put the curse on here. Can I curse students or no? No, okay. They don't do anything? Alright, what else is there?
Not sure how I...
You are here. Good.
Here I am.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband? is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I'm sure your son is fine.
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What can you tell me about Harlow?
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
Why would Harlow have killed your husband?
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will...
My husband. What will I do?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout.
Revelio.
Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing him.
Revelio.
We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Oh yeah, triangle.
Stupid one.
Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel.
Why would he leave it here?
Behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
I have to stand here.
Off on another. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort
they
in it.
fly away.
I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only
Oh, those are hard to
yesterday.
catch.
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio. Confringo.
Did you hear that?
Bye.
Come! Expulso! Everyone gets lucky now and then.
I'm just warming up. Had enough?
No! Leviosa!
Bye.
They got what they deserved.
And some. Oh, we have to enter this big tent? Oh, let me check.
Revelio.
Outside the tent. Oh, finally, we get a magic tent.
That complicates things a little. Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Revelio.
It's probably best to sneak around.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him.
It's Totalis.
I love how you just, like, stand still.
Revelio. It's Totalis.
Thank you. This could be tough.
Nah.
Katrin knows. I can't do anything to you? Thought so. He's dumbfounded. Bye.
They got what they deserved.
Get outsmarted by a 5th grader.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Hello, Hamora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, so that ends it? I didn't get to search the rest of the tent.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
He's already after us.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, now back to where we were.
What are you up to now?
Don't worry about it.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Okay.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
Lovely to see you both.
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Of course they have to put two of them together. This one do the area effect? Yeah.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I guess I'm stuck fighting.
I feel as though you're not even trying!
I will... Levioso! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Up there!
Levioso!
Alright, he's dead. How do we get up there?
Leviosa! Leviosa!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
I probably have to heal. I don't know.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulsion!
Expulsion! Another pitiful beacon.
Just
hold on.
I'll give him shoes to shatter. Quite conductive.
You're no match for me. Stop that right now.
I won't rest. Dead.
How embarrassing! Ranrock will lead us to victory! And it's flash! I'll get you for that! Put me on the ground now! Bullshot! You won't combine this way!
You'll have to do better than that. Might want to look up.
Bye.
That's proper feeble, that is. Did I hurt you?
That's just the beginning.
What are you for?
You are my fucking You little brat!
Careful.
Expelliarmus!
Coward. Fight me fairly. Learn that in first year, did ya? A lucky shot.
Expelliarmus!
Potatoes.
Nice
drop.
Oh, he would go inside.
If only Ranrock were here to see this!
Levioso.
We get everyone?
Revelio.
Just finding stuff that's under level.
Revelio.
I think we got everything. Oh, there's one more goblin.
Expelliarmus.
There we go. Just 5 coins.
Revelio.
Guess we gotta go up. He just apparatus himself over there?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Okay. Show off.
Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them and cast at them quickly in succession.
Oh, this is to enter the cellar. Is there anything else here?
Revelio.
No? Okay.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Did this dragon go through here? This does not look right.
This must be it. The store of magic and
Revelio.
the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Can we touch this? No?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Oh, there you are.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
I deserve to know first.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Thanks, Professor Fig.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
See you there. I really want to learn apparatus.
Revelio.
Do I have to open a way? Okay, but how do I get across?
Wingardium Leviosa.
That works. Whoa.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
How am I moving this? That works. I never know if I'm going the right way when that happens.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's something up there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Leviosa.
Oh. Hey, where'd the thing go?
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Can I make this jump? Nope. Maybe I needed to go back there.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Yeah, it doesn't go far enough.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know. There's a doorway over here. So what's this one? It's not a doorway? Oh boy. Oh! I could have just killed him.
Stupefy. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Protego. Stupefy.
I'm not even in range.
Expelliarmus.
This is another illusion.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Have to fight this thing? Ew. Whoa. Okay, so I have to climb.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Perhaps I need to go onto the other side. Oh boy. No, we're not fighting this under. I'm going back through. Okay, so we have to go into here. Ow. that's how I move it. Okay. Or I can move it that way. Or not.
Levioso. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Made it. Here's the trippy staircase. This looks like another fight. Something I need.
Revelio.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Protego. Expelliarmus.
I meant to do Expelliarmus. Okay, that was it.
Revelio.
It's like another gate. I understand. Oh, there's something up there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I guess that was all that was for. Why'd the lighting change? Oh, another fight. Don't tell me I have to go through gateways to fight. Yeah. Right, so. Did I push him through? Oh.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Interesting, so I can push you through.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Gotta go through here. No!
Expelliarmus! Rependo!
Okay, you're dead. Now the big boy trial. Oh boy.
Expelliarmus! Rependo!
No! Gotta get away.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Rependo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
No! There we go.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy!
Now we're talking. Do I need to be close? No.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Rependo! Levioso!
Oh.
Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Rependo!
Go. Oh, my hand's turning red.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Rependo!
There we go. Easy.
What a relief.
Anything else here before we leave? Nope. Okay. Another teardrop. This time it's a different person.
must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
So what is it?
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What did Isadora remove from her father's chest in the memory?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
Well, I'm ready.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Oh, hey, Cooley, I didn't see you there. Been so lost in the Hogwarts.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh, we go straight to winter when we do this. Wonder if we could travel back through the 4 seasons. It's so empty. Oh, it's just about to learn what to do next.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Okay. So meet with Poppy. Let me go to the room of requirement first.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Let's grab these while we're here. What kind of face mask is this? Sheesh, I'm almost out of room. Might have to sell some stuff. We also should be getting a broom upgrade. I mean to put one away.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, we can put high wing in here? Species limited? Sell beasts at brood and peck to open space. Oh, okay. I don't want to pull out Caligo. Strong button. Oops. Where's my little... There you are. Should be able to drop him off too. I guess not.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
We can only have 4 species and 4 active. I'll probably have to expand at some point. Alright, where's the little guy? Alright, let's go back to where... And then I need... Oh yeah, that's what the loom's for. What's this?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
We need to expand? You said you wanted to tell me about more about the loom?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He...
Expansion?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I'll find Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Whoa. So this is where you can put more creatures? Well, what would live here?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
By the way, to learn another curse. That's pretty cool. Oh, so it moves that side. No, it didn't move the side. It was something else. Yeah, it does move the side. It's up there. There was something else I needed.
Top's camp shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
What are these? Mediums?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
So you could just have like a ton of this stuff. I need more Wiggenwell potions. Of course I gotta make one. Eat Horkon lump juice. Let's see here. Alright, focus. No more invisibility. I think we're pretty much good. Luxweed, okay. Those are still mixing. I think we're good. Got enough potions.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Is there anything else? I think we're good here. There you go, here to sell the equipment. I got so much equipment.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Polyjuice person wants keeping away from today's young.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
So.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Should just have like a sell junk.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Find myself scurrying.
Alright, I need check quest real quick. Let's see, acquire a Diracol with the knapsack and acquire a giant purple toad with the knapsack. Okay. Just to learn Bombarda. Oh, where else? Gotta go here.
You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
You don't have anything for me?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Maybe it's further in the... Let's go down here.
In for a canut, in for a galleon.
Or this way? GPS is not accurate.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Might as well take the dung composite.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
I do need medium potting.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
I can't get anything else.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay, let's do Sebastian's thing.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
How could you? You have not only lied to me about your house, but you have made a fool of me in front of our friends and neighbors. Oh yes, it seems they knew. You will march to Professor Black's office this instant and ever going to wear those colors.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What's that?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I agree. We did what we had to do.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I feel like we should tell him. We should tell Ominous.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened to Sebastian's parents?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook is giving Sebastian hope.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Do we not get to go further? I guess we'll meet with Poppy. Because she's far away.
These rocks have seen better days.
Was that an owl I could catch?
Revelio. Confringo.
Whoa. I found something. Here's a toad.
Levioso.
I'll look after you.
Levioso.
Everything's all right now. Who lived here, I wonder?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oh, there's the leech juice. What was the other animal I need to find? A Derrick Hall. Whatever those are. Hello. Aren't these the carriages?
Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Flipendo.
Just I'm getting Wiggenwell potions.
Cambridge never disappoints.
I don't want to work with goblins.
It's no doubt.
Rookwood's gone mad.
Something's not right here.
Can't hide from me!
There you are. What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in Expulso! Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! You die. From above! Expulso!
Fringo. At least it clears them.
Is that you, Roylance?
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Trifficus totalis.
What was that? Stop right there!
There you go.
Your poaching days are over.
What's in here?
Lumos. I should investigate. Revelio.
Oh, it lit up. It's kind of weird that there's those inside the wall.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
But I heard something over here.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your secret's safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Well, they shouldn't be suspicious of us.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Revelio.
Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
We're dealing with goblins.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
Yes.
Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Who says crime doesn't pay? Right.
Been a while since I killed a unicorn.
Did his wallet fall down?
Save trouble afoot.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
It's no Dallas.
Come on, go away.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your...
Guess I'll just end you.
Merlin, you think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself? What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
It's gotta be a dragon.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a bug.
It's 2 towers.
They just go around in circles.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say,
It's 2 towers.
we have an intruder in our midst.
There be dragons.
Friends are now, don't I?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
They're hurting this
Something's
dragon.
going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's a brilliant idea.
Careful! Ramrope will want his dragon.
Sentinel's quieter than you.
Don't think you'll get out of here.
You know not what you do.
What's that?
How do I get her out?
Still! Levioso! Damn you!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
What's this?
Once the back is out, the skin is over. You find it!
Not your best luck.
Oh, come on.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrope will want his dragon intact.
It's no chance.
Why is he still staring this way?
Suppose it's worth a look.
Good job.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My God, how nice of you to stop by.
The lab returns.
Vicious love!
I Avenge your death.
Of course she's hide up there.
Hey, that's mine! Confringo! Flipendo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! This is your first, isn't it? Confringo! Yeah! Barely felt.
He's gone.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Let's hope she's not pissed at us.
I suppose we'll find out.
No! I give her the egg.
Incendio!
Or the dragon like that.
This way.
What about the other dragons?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Do you think the poachers will retaliate?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Well, let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Always going somewhere, that one.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I have to complete Weasley's? Like the field guide page in the underground harbor. where do I find the other one? Right here.
Field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Levioso.
Assignment's all finished.
Ugh.
Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I think he's in the mountain.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
I'd remember my... Now they're upon you, they tell...
I don't trust Ranrock. Levioso. He'll
Benito.
Petrificus Totalis!
Benito.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Petrificus Totalis!
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
You're done. Proper feeble, that is.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Quidrigo. Levioso. Expulso.
Is it you?
Incendio.
Let's talk about
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I can't get you from there.
Made a great mistake.
Oh, I did?
Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
What I thought.
Accio.
This place has seen better days.
Confringo!
What are these?
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Confringo!
We need to use 3 broomsticks. It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Might as well check up here.
Oh.
These rocks have seen better days.
I don't see anything else. Huh. Maybe... Yeah, further back than I thought I would be.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Where's the last piece for this one?
What's that? Settled.
That was easy. Oh, I attend the class. In advance time out with the right stick.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this an appropriate spell for students?
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook execution. Bravo.
Mum's the word. Guess we'll do that next time. I'll stop here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're watching this later, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. And I love y'all. I'll see you guys next time.